Good morning, Year 1. I hope you had a good evening last night and are ready for another day of learning. So we'll start with our phonics and we're going to go over one of our sounds today. Okay, so this sound is the ow sound. Okay, so can you all say that with me? Ow. Okay, we're going to read these words together. Okay, off you go. Cloud, loud, proud, round, out. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is, can you think of some words with that ow sound? So can you write a list of words with that ow sound, with that spelling, in your books for me? Okay, pause your screens while you do that. Super job, guys. Well done. And can you write me a sentence with the ow sound in it? And can you put your sound buttons on the words with the ow sound for me? Okay, pause your screens while you have a go at that. Super job, guys. Well done. And we have our reading today. So this is the next part of our story that we started yesterday. So pause your screens for me and have a go at reading. Okay, we'll have a go reading all together. Just as soon as they had settled in, Hattie heard a new, very strange sound heading their way. Thud, shuffle, shuffle, thud. Toby the toad came to a stop in front of the hedge. Hello, can I hunker down in that marvellous hedge of yours? He croaked loudly. Your nest looks so comfy, and you've prepared it so well, so please don't hog the hedge. You really should have sorted out a place to stay sooner, Hattie scolded. But I suppose you can stay if you promise not to leap around too much. Hattie budged up closer to the dormice to give Toby more room. The hedge may have been very short of space now, but it was much cosier than before. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Doris said. You're my hero, Toby declared. As the animals thanked her, Hattie's prickly mood began to change. I've never been called a hero before, she said proudly. She happily snuggled down tight into her leafy bed with her new companions. But just as her tired little eyes gently closed... Okay, we haven't got the rest of the story just yet, so we'll have to pause it there. Okay, so it links in with your writing today, guys, so we don't have questions to answer. But your writing, okay, we're talking about the plot of a story. Okay, so remember yesterday we said it was like the storyline, so what happens in the story. Okay, so your task today is to write the plot of the story from our reading. So that includes yesterday's as well because it's the same story. So think about how the story started. So Hattie the Hedgehog, she was finding somewhere to hibernate. Okay, and then I want you to think about what's happened in the story since then. Okay, and I want you to have a go at writing out the plot. So that doesn't mean you have to write the whole story out, but it means you have to tell us what happens in the story. Okay, so how does it start? Then what happens next? What events have happened in the story? And because we haven't finished the story, it's not exactly how the story ends, but you need to write how it's ended, where it gets up to at the moment. So the bit that we finished on so far. Okay, so I want you to pause your screens and I want you to have a go at writing the plot of the story from our reading. Okay, off you go. Fantastic job, guys. Well done. And that leads us to our maths today. So again, you've got a challenge card. Okay, so pause your screens and have a go at it for me. Okay, super job, guys. So you should have noticed that this is an addition problem, okay? So there are 34 fish in a fish tank, and then 7 more are put in, okay? So we're looking at 34 plus 7, which is 41. Okay, you should have got that as your answer. Okay, again, pause your screen and have a go at this one for me. Okay, super job. So again, this was another addition problem. So you have 28 marbles. Oh, you have 28 marbles and you win another 29, so you get 29 more. So we need to add these together. Okay, how many marbles would you have? You would have 57 marbles. Okay. So our question for today is, can I identify which turn an object has made? So I've put up a little diagram on the screen so that it might help you a little bit. Okay, so we can always look back to this. So if you start facing this way and we turn this way, we've made a quarter turn. Then if we turn to face this way, we've made a half turn. Then if we turn some more to face this way, we have made a 3/4 turn. And then if we turn back to the front where we started, that is a full turn. Okay, remember that is if we're turning this way round, following the arrows. So what if we went the other way? Okay, so think about if we started this way and we went this way. Would this still be a 3/4 turn? No, it would be a 1/4 turn. It would just be a quarter turn, okay? And then turning this way, this would still be a half turn, no matter what, okay? Then if we carry on here, what would this be? Would this still be a quarter turn? No, that would become a 3/4 turn. And then if we go back to the beginning where we started, it will still be a full turn, okay? So, sorry for the noise, guys. I think someone's doing some gardening. Okay, so our do it today is I want you to match the colour bear with the turn. So have a look at the bear and decide which turn it's made. So you could write blue bear and you'd either write a half turn, 3/4 turn, quarter turn or whole turn. And do the same for each colour bear. Okay, so pause your screens and have a go at that for me. Super job, guys, well done. And our secure it. If the boat tile made a whole turn, it would be on its side. Is she right? And explain your answer. Okay, so pause your screen and have a go at that one for me. Okay, so you should have said no, she's not right. Okay, because remember, if we make a whole turn, we end up facing the same way as we started. Okay, if the boat was on its side, it would have either made a quarter turn or a 3/4 turn. Okay, so no, she is not right. And you're deep in it today. I would like you to have a go at looking at the bus, and you need to make 2 turns so that the bus stays the right way up. And how many ways can you find? Okay, so it's a bit of a challenge. You've got to see how many ways you can find to make 2 turns so that the bus stays the right way up. Okay, off you go. Super job, guys, well done. And that's the end of our video for today. So don't forget to keep sending me your work and activities, and I will see you all tomorrow.